Hello everyone and welcome to this Java tutorial. In this video, I will be talking about lists in Java. Here I have opened up a new Eclipse project and imported the scanner class, created a class, declared the main method, and initialized the scanner object. A list is basically a variable that can store multiple values in it. To make a list, you need to state the type of list, so it can be integer, double, etc. I will make an integer list. And then to tell Java that it's a list, you need to put square brackets. And then you put the name of your list. Let's say test scores. And then you put the equal sign. To assign the values, you need to put curly brackets. And between those curly brackets, you can assign as many values as you want. So let's say 98, 100, 86, 79, and you can go on. Now put the semicolon. Here you have created an integer list named test scores and it has stored multiple values in it. I will create another list of the string type. To do that, write string, the type, with square brackets to tell Java it's a list, and then name your list. So let's say teams. Put equals and curly brackets, semicolon. When you're making a string list, make sure to use quotation marks around all your values. So let's say Madrid and go outside the quotation, comma, space, and quotations, Barcelona and Juventus. We can print any of these values using a print statement. To do that, write system.out.println parentheses semicolon. Inside the parentheses, write the name of the list you want to use. So let's say test scores, and then put square brackets. Between those square brackets, write which item you want. So the first one in Java is called 0, the second one is 1, third one is 2. So let's say I want to print the second value. Write 2 between those square brackets and you can see that there are no errors. Now when you click save and run, you can see that 86 prints. This is because 98 is 0, 100 is 1, 86 is 2. Let's print something from the teams one. To do that, write system.out.println parentheses semicolon. Between the parentheses, let's write the best team is, put a space, go outside the quotation, plus. Now you can do the same thing. Write the name of the list, teams, put square brackets, and between those square brackets, write whichever number of item you want to print. Let's say 0. Click save and run. You can see that the second item in the list prints, which is 86, and the best team is Madrid prints. Now let's say we want to get a value from the user, an integer value. So write system.out.println parentheses quotation, enter a 3-digit number, and then put semicolon. Then write int num equals input dot next int parentheses semicolon. So we're asking the user for a 3-digit number, and we will add all 3 of those numbers into a list and tell them what number is at the hundreds place, the tens place, and at the ones place. Let's create a character list and name it numbers. And put an equal sign. Since we want to take all the values the user enters and break them down, we can do integer dot to string, and then in the parentheses we write the number we want to convert, so that's num, and then we can write dot to character array and then put a semicolon. What this line does is takes the integer the user enters and converts it to a string and adds all the single characters into this list. So let's say we enter 1, 2, 3. The character list will have 3 values, 1, 2, and 3. To show you what I mean, let me print out all the values inside the numbers. To do that, write system.out.println numbers square brackets 0 close parentheses semicolon. I will do this for 3 times because I'm asking the user for a 3-digit number, and change the 0 to 1 and change the 0 to 2. Click save and run. Enter a number, let's say 1, 2, 3, click enter. You can see that the list stores 3 values, 1, 2, and 3. Now doing all this is not that useful if the user does not gain anything from it. So what I will do is take all the values the user enters and tell them the hundreds place, the tens place, and the ones place. To do that, put quotations, write the hundreds place is space, close quotations, and plus. Do the same thing for the other numbers, the hundreds to ones. Click save and run again. When we enter a 3-digit number, let's say 123 again, tells me the ones place is 3, the tens place is 2, the hundreds place is 1.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned something today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and help me reach 100 subscribers on this channel. Also, don't forget to hit the like button as I want to reach 100 likes.